Happy Sunday! How's it going, everybody? Great to see you. Thank you for checking out the live stream. We're here in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at you. Wow. Hey, you look good. You look good. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're doing well. Hope your family's doing well. Appreciate you for checking out the live stream. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Take this opportunity to be good to yourself and to subscribe to a YouTube channel that's growing, that's about positivity, and that's about giving you a nice big hug all the time. Because that is what you're getting here. Positivity, my friends, and my enemies. Both of you. You can have it all. You can have it all. It's good to see you. Every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m., and then Friday night, 10 p.m., get a little squirrely, get a little silly, and then Sunday night, I try and give you a little bit of that, just a little bit of spirituality, not a lot, but Sunday night, before it gets crazy, and you get into prime time, and you're getting into Adult Swim, come in, hang out with me for a little bit, jump into the chat, let's talk, let's see if we connect. Let's see if we can scissor together. How about that? So, I haven't seen you since Friday night for the late night live stream. That was a great live stream. It felt so good to have so many fun people that I love in the chat, chatting away. It's one of the best places that you're going to find on the internet, my live chat. Most of the internet is filled with this low frequency energy, but if you get into this live chat right here and you see it, it's right here on your right. Chat in there. Drop me a line. I will interact with you. It's kind of like I'm your cam girl. This isn't OnlyFans, but you know, I'll be your cam girl. So you say what you want to say in there and I'll chat with you, but I already have an agenda, of course. So Friday night, I was feeling really tired and I wanted to just eat oatmeal cookies and watch Extraction with Chris Hemsworth. He's a very, very leading man looking type guy from Australia, and he was extracting an Indian boy who had been kidnapped by the #1 drug lord in Bangladesh. The film took place primarily in Dhaka, and this mercenary character who didn't care whether he lived or died, which made him very dangerous, was tasked with rescuing the #1 drug lord in India's son. So, #1 drug lord in Bangladesh kidnaps #1 drug lord in India's son. The #1 drug lord in India is in jail when this happens. He's bummed out. He tells a mercenary, an Indian mercenary, if you don't find my son and get me my son back, I'm going to kill your whole family. So this guy's like, and he's got to go extract the boy. Ovi is his name. I'm not gonna spoil it, by the way. I know that you wanted to. I know you're like, no, I can't hear it. No. I'm not spoiling it, all right? I'm just setting it up for you, all right? So this guy's on his mission, and then our leading man, his name is Tyler, played by Chris Hemsworth. He's on his mission because he's got some financial problems. So he's got to go out there and he's got to extract this boy so that he can cover his debts, so to speak. And we pick up in Bangladesh, and both of these two mercenaries are on their own crimson path towards Ovi, who's been kidnapped. And I'll leave it at that. I will tell you that this film is a non-stop action ride. It made me feel good. You're gonna jump out of your seat a couple of times, unless you're on a heavy sedative. Otherwise, it's awesome. It's awesome. I had to stop halfway through and I had to stop halfway through and do the Friday night live stream, but I went back. I finished it last night. It was great. I definitely recommend Extraction on Netflix. Hey, DK, I see you over there in the live chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you for showing up and dropping in. I appreciate you. Ooh! I missed everybody. I missed all you viewers because I was not here on Saturday night. I feel like I want to even do a Saturday live stream. I might not because I don't want to oversaturate the internet with my content. But then again, is that even possible? Apparently, there's 400 hours of content uploaded to YouTube every minute. I think that's like what it is, something like that. So it has only just begun. Bellissima. Bellissima. Mwah. It's only just begun. So I am maybe going to do Saturday night ones. It depends on what's going on. It really just all depends. But I think that doing 7 live streams a week, 6 days a week is a good start so far. I will be putting out a YouTube video on my vlog later tonight. I don't have a topic just yet. I'll have something out there for you. Big promise. It might come out closer to midnight than like 10 p.m. or something, but it'll be there for you. I feel the volume's kind of lot low. Is the speaker covered? Is the speaker covered? Oh man, I don't think so. Is that better? Is it just better now? Should I just talk louder? Is that right? Gosh, I hope the volume's not low. Can somebody else give me a 1 if they feel like the volume's low? I don't feel like it shouldn't be low. Gosh, thank you for telling me. I'm going to close a couple windows here. Maybe that'll help. It shouldn't help. It shouldn't do anything. All right. All right, cool. Cool. Sounds fine to me. Good. Thank you so much for letting me know. I appreciate the feedback and the promptness of your feedback. It must be on your end. Must be on your ass. On your ass end. Okay. So yeah, we got into that. Check out that movie on Netflix. Da 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 da. Oh gosh, I hope you guys remember that in not a long time, next Sunday, Rick and Morty is back. Rick and Morty is back. The second half of season 4 is coming to Adult Swim. I'm so excited. I am so excited for that. Isn't it going to be so much fun? I can't wait to see what antics Rick and Morty are going to be up to. I used to pretend that I watched Rick and Morty for the longest time before I actually started watching Rick and Morty. And I literally had material in my stand-up comedy act that was about me watching Rick and Morty, and I never saw it. And I felt like a hack, but I would always get laughs with it, so I continued to do it. Then I started watching Rick and Morty, and the laughter literally got bigger after I'd started watching the show and telling the same jokes. That's kind of interesting. Like, the universe became more, it was more true. Isn't that cool? That's real cool. Do I miss BoJack? Yo, BoJack is over, everybody. I used to love BoJack so much. BoJack Horseman. I really identify with BoJack, not because I'm a half man, half horse, not because I look and smell like Will Arnett. No, no, no. Just he's such a cool dude, and he's a real person because he has real problems. Sometimes characters on shows, they don't have these real issues that get delved into. And honestly, the writing was really funny. The sight gags, the ability to always juxtapose humans with animals and then animals doing personified things in like the reality. Like, there'd be like a person who was a bird creature, and they like fly into the room. They'd fly to work, literally. That kind of stuff was always funny. It's over. Yeah, BoJack is over. It's literally over. Did you guys like BoJack? Because I really did. I think they should bring it back. See, this was the thing. Oh God, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen the end of it, but it had like some seasons that were a little low and then seasons that were a little better. But it got really good. That last season was sick. I cried a couple of times. Yeah, I cried. I cried. What? I was only flexing my triceps. All right? I was flexing my triceps. I don't know what you were doing. Shoot, I gotta make sure that my eyes work occasionally, so then I let moisture come out of them just to make sure that my eye organ functions correctly. I don't know about you. I never feel sadness. Did okay, Kim Jong really die? All right, so earlier today I actually did some research on this. So 2 days ago, someone was actually I got a picture. Hold on a second, pull it up. It's not 100% confirmed that he's dead. It is not 100% confirmed that Kim Jong Il is dead, but the source that had the idea about Kim Jong was it was from 2 days ago. So the photograph that is in question was a couple of days old. So I can't confirm nor deny. That's called a Glomar response, by the way. When you say I can neither confirm nor deny, Glomar response. You're learning here. So I'll read it right to you. Give me a second. If you can hang with me, hopefully you can. Maybe you can't. I don't know. If you can't, too bad. Okay, cool. All right. First off, one of the things is that Kim Jong Un's younger sister is going to be the one that's going to take over if he is dead. And yesterday I saw a picture of her and I tweeted, okay, this is what this guy says. So Ibrahim Jarf says, man, Kim Jong Un's sister looks like someone whose first order will be burn them all. And then it's got a picture of her. And then I commented on the picture. I go, she's got killer cheekbones. 73 favorites. I'm on this cheekbone tip, yo. But I was like, killer cheekbones. So anyway, yeah, she looks cray, right? I'm diverting a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here's the actual info. Okay, so evidence that North Korean leader Kim Jong Un is still alive and in coastal resort of Wonsan is mounting, as satellite images showed his train traveled there in the past few days. And US and South Korean officials said they did not believe he had died in WAPO. Now the speculation is cool, but pics or I'm DMing his sister about Netflix and chilling because that girl got them cheekbones, son. So Teddy Fusaro said, agreed, need to see the pics. His sister has an ice cold look from what I've seen. And then I sent her a pic of him a pic of her. I sent Teddy Fusaro a pic of Kim Yo Jong. Her name is Kim Yo Jong. And then the pic is captioned, Kim Young Jong, gonna ruin my plans for semen retention. That's what I tweeted. So there is mounting evidence that maybe she's not going to be in charge, and he is still alive. That's what's up with that. Thoughts and prayers to Kim Jong Un. Hey, you know Jacob Rosales, aka Chingadiculous. If he is dead, not only you, but Dennis Rodman is also going to be very sad, as well as everyone else in North Korea who has to not mock, they have to cry indignantly so as to make people believe that they're really sad. Because if you don't cry enough, then somebody will point at you and out you like you are some sort of traitor. He wasn't sad enough when Kim Jong Il died. And then Kim Jong Un hears that and he goes, off with his head. No, 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 that would be too nice. Burn him alive. No, no, no. Let's do the, whatever. Chinese water torture Kim Jong Un? No. We are original here. Dude, this live chat's going great. Here we go. I'm so sorry. Dude, I'm still thinking about it, DK. I'm still thinking about doing the stream with Base Pluto. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'd have to prepare for it. I'd have to really prepare for it. Chingadiculous. Lighting a candle for the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Do it. Light that candle. Is it going to be scented like Gwyneth Paltrow? Is it going to be one of those candles? Fun fact. Did you know that Donnell Rawlins, he's the guy who plays Ashy Larry on The Chappelle Show? So if you ever watch The Chappelle Show, at the end of the show, at the very end, when they're showing the production company logos, he's the one that goes, I'm rich, bitch! That's Ashy Larry. Ashley Larry is a very funny stand-up comedian, originally from Alexandria, Virginia, and he went to T.C. Williams High School. That's where Denzel Washington was the uh, character who played the head coach in the movie Remember the Titans. So that's where Donnell Rawlings went. So Donnell Rawlings has his own candles, like Gwyneth Paltrow. Speaking of candles, Chingadicculous, and his candles smell like Afrocentric, excuse me, ghetto-centric life. He's got candles that smell like the inside of a car. There's like yeah, it smells like the inside of your car. It'll smell like God, like your house, like a black person's house, just weird stuff. So you can buy that candle. Chicano Azteca. Shout out to Kim Jong Un, the most gangster motherfucker on the planet. Holla. Okay, this is what's up. I don't want anyone to die, but I won't cry if he does. I'm also concerned with how gangster his sister may be, because apparently when he would say, chop his head off, no. Burn him alive, no. Chinese what? No. When he would give the order, the executive order from the supreme leader to F somebody up, his sister would be one of the people that would actually be in charge of carrying it out. She was the Baroness, if you're familiar with G.I. Joe. So if she's going to be the one in charge, she might be a cold bitch. She might be that way. So I don't necessarily know if that's going to be a good thing. I'm hoping that she's like super nurturing and good comparatively, because I'd love to see people in a screwed up country kind of get a little bit of a come up. Hey, thanks everybody who's in the live stream. I really appreciate you being here. You rock. So what's going on in here? Okay. Philosophical shit. Pluto's in retrograde until October 4th. What do you think this means? For Pluto to be in retrograde, I can't give you a lot of information on that. Essentially, I am a Gemini, and the signs that are closest to me are more concerned with Mercury being in retrograde. I apologize for not having information on that. I need to do a neonatal astrological zodiac chart, and then from there I can give you more information. Although, it is the year of the rat, ladies and gentlemen, the year of the rat. Specifically, the metal rat. And that is good because this year, things are going to be going well for the dog. Guess who's a dog? Yeah, me. That's who. I'm a dog. Specifically, a water dog. Let me explain. I just said it was the year of the metal rat. Then I said it's good for the water dog. Well, every animal not only has their sign, which is the animal, obviously, they also have a element. So every 12 years, your sign's going to come around, but the element associated with that year is going to change every 12 years. So I was born in the year of the water dog, but my very good friend Jennifer, who's also a dog, she's a dozen years older than me, she's not a water dog. She's like an earth dog or a wood dog. I think earth and wood are the same. She's a fire dog. She's a metal dog. My baby brother, he's 12 years younger than me. He's a different type of dog. So anyway, remember this. Every 60 years, your sign will actually come back around, as far as that's concerned. Tim Trueheart! Tim! What? What's up, yo? What's up, yo? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Chingadiculous, I'm all about fat solidarity. We can't just say good things about Lizzo. No, you can't just say good things about Lizzo. You got to say good things about everybody who's chubby. That's why I'm actually concerned about Rebel Wilson, because I know she's losing weight, but if she loses any more weight, she's not going to be able to fuck black guys. Hey, Tim Trueheart fan, what's up? Dude, what happened? Something bad happened. What happened? Let me know. Type it in there. I hope nothing was terrible. I hope everybody's okay. Chingadiculous. Who is the DPRK Destro? Okay, I will tell you one thing. Destro has actually been re-released as a action figure. So they're doing these really, really awesome masterpiece versions of some of the G.I. Joe figures. And recently they did re-release a new Destro. Okay, now I'm talking about action figures, and I'm gonna get back into the live chat just a second. Okay, so I don't know if you knew about this or not, but right before Christmas there was a crossover. So the company that owns the rights to Transformers also owns the action figures, okay? Because there's like Michael Bay, there's all this different stuff. So the company that owns the action figure rights to Transformers also owns the rights to Ghostbusters. So what they did was they made a Autobot Transformer that was the Ectomobile, and it would transform into an Autobot. And this Autobot could use the same blasters that the Ghostbusters used, the proton beams, and it could catch ghosts, for example. The ecto vehicle turns into an Autobot. It was called Ectotron. Such a sick transformer. I hadn't had a chance to buy it. I might buy it with that stimulus money. I'm not gonna lie to you. It Come on. Should I? I shouldn't. I should not. But I just wanted you to know that Transformer is out there and it's sick. Dude, I don't want to get super into Transformers right now because I'm such a Transformer geek. I wish I was deeper into it, but yeah. Rebel Wilson. Oh, 6ix9ine. Shout out to 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine year of the rat for sure. Dude, 6ix9ine's doing okay, right? Didn't they let him out? Didn't they let him out? Dude. Shit. You don't let Suge Knight out. Please don't let Suge Knight out. If with the moment they let Suge Knight out, there's gonna be like they'd be like I would get a thing like on my computer would pop up and it would just say Suge Knight's out, and then all of a sudden it would just be like, oh shit, Suge, goddamn nigga. I didn't say it, man. I didn't say it. No, I was kidding. I was kidding. Suge. You can always fuck black guys. Thank you very much, philosophical shit. You can always fuck black guys. I'm just saying. What I was saying was that when a white woman gets too skinny, that black guys don't find her attractive. That's what I was saying. I'm kidding. It's a big joke. Oh gosh. So your girlfriend broke up with you? Oh God, Anthony, she broke up with you? Come on, dude. Come on, man. Hasbro, you're right. Has Okay, this is what you do, Anthony. Your girlfriend broke up with you. Do not contact her. Do not contact her. She broke up with you. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on no contact. Do not contact her no matter how bad you want to talk to her because I know you really care about her. You just try to forget about her. I know it's going to be difficult to forget about her because she's like, you really, really care about her. You probably love her. So you're just going to go no contact. I want you to work on exercising as much as you can. That's going to help you with your mental health. I want you to get your sleep. I don't want you to listen to any sad music. I don't want you watching any shows about love. None of that. Okay? I want you to just focus on the things that you like. Do not contact her. Don't go onto her page, creeping, looking at her social media. Don't do that. Don't talk to her friends. Don't do any of that. Focus on you. Focus on being a good son, brother, grandson, uncle, whatever you are, other than her boyfriend. That is what you focus on. And you do that. And you do the best that you can with what you're already doing. Read more, eat better, do more crunches. What's going to happen is you're going to raise your vibration and you're going to be focusing on you again. And that is going to make you more attractive. And this might happen. Another girl might just vibrationally gravitate towards you because you're doing those things, being a good brother, being a good son, being a good uncle, being a good cousin. And that'll attract people. But also your abs are going to get better. Also you're going to maybe get a little leaner. Also you're going to get smarter because you're reading. These are all good things for you. And she's not going to know what she's missing. And because you didn't contact her like a bitch would, you're not a bitch. You're not going to contact her because that's weak shit. She's going to be like, I wonder what's up with Anthony. And you know what Anthony's doing? Tony's doing reps. Tony's working the biceps. Tony's doing push-ups. That's what Tony's doing. Tony's going no-fap and building up his semen in his balls so that his testosterone gets up bigger and his voice is getting deeper. And that's what's happening. And then she will contact you. Just don't do anything else. And this might be the situation. Check this out, Tony. Anthony. She might contact you, and you might have grown so much since she broke up with you that when she contacts you and she sets a date, she's going to set a date. You're going to go see where she wants to meet you. Quarantine's already over. You're going to see her, and you're actually going to be better than ever. And you might not even want her. You might not even want her back. Because you know why? Because 2-3 other girls want to be with you. So just focus on you right now. All right? She left you for money. Well, if she left you for money, then there's only one thing to do. Let her go. Because she's a gold digger, and it was about money. You follow me? You follow me? Also, it wouldn't hurt to work on your finances as well. It wouldn't hurt. It never hurts to work on your finances. Unless you're like caked up. But in general, that's for like 99% of the population, it's not going to hurt you. All right, I'm gonna come back to that. He got a $10 million contract. He's doing good for sure. $10 million. Who got that $10 million contract? I know it. Somebody got a $10 million contract. I did hear something about something like that. Good time to be exposed to the black pill and red pill. What a coincidence. Ha! DK, how dare you? Grovel, beg for her forgiveness. Hire a mariachi band and serenade her. Do not listen to Anthony. Do not listen to Chingadiculous. He does not know. He does not know, and he doesn't act that way. He's saying that. He's being facetious. Okay, don't listen to that guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He does. He knows what he's talking about, but he's not being honest here. He's being facetious. All right. I know, my buddy. I have a friend, and this woman, and he and this woman had a coffee date, right? And then he went to the location at the designated time, designated place. It had been 15 minutes and this woman didn't arrive. And then he contacted them and they were like, yeah, I'm like 20 minutes out. So that means that she wouldn't have gotten there until 35 minutes after they were supposed to meet up. Well, guess what? This guy is not some punk that's to be wasting his time waiting on anyone, man or woman. We're busy people. We are people on our mission. You're going to make me wait 35 minutes for you just to spend some time with you, and we're only getting on coffee? We're not in a relationship? Hey, sorry. We'll hook up another time. Or, hey, it was nice to try to hook up, but hey, good luck. Boom. Because we can't be doing that. That's how it's supposed to be. Let's see. The black pill is true, you see. They're all sluts. DK, I don't like that in the chat, bro. Do not call women sluts. If you're calling women sluts, man, it's not going to help you, bro. It's not going to help you. It's not, man. I promise you that's not a good outlook. Send her videos of yourself waxing your butt. That might not... Okay. You don't want to send a woman videos of you waxing your ass. You don't send a woman videos of you waxing your ass. This is not good advice. Okay. If a woman sees a video of you waxing your ass, that's different than you sending her a video of you waxing your ass. If you are part of the Jackass Johnny Knoxville Wild Boys crew with Bam Margera, and then you're sleeping, and then like they put the hot wax in between your butt cheeks, and then they go Shah! And they rip it out. That's one thing, and she sees it on like a GIF. Like it's the #1 GIF when you go to like underneath GIF on Twitter. That's one thing. But you don't send people yourself waxing your ass, especially not a woman. That's good for a guy. Maybe you could send a guy that if you're trying to get with him and you're also a gay guy. That might work. Dude, good. I see Trueheart fan. Anthony, I see it. LOL. 6ix9ine got the 10 million contract, bro. Okay. Guess what? That $10 million is going to be gone. That $10 million contract is going to be gone in 5 years. Unless he keeps making music. But I'll tell you what. Everyone with a face tattoo is mentally ill. How do you like that? Is that sick? Is that too much? Everybody who has a face tattoo was, at the very least, mentally ill when they went into the tattoo parlor and said, "Yeah, can you just go bzzz right here on my head, right here, right up below my hairline? What I want is I want some barbed wire right here. Bzzz, can you do that? Hey, when you go into the tattoo parlor, and like, could you just get like a line, just like a perforated line right on my neck, and then just put the text cut here, so it looks like somebody could just cut my head off? Can you give me one of those?" Tattoos on your face are a no. So when somebody gets $10 million, when somebody with a face tattoo gets $10 million, a person with a face tattoo and their $10 million will soon be parted. Anthony, remember, no one is you, and that is your power. That's pretty good philosophical shit. Yeah, Anthony, don't be worried about that too much. Keep focusing on yourself. Darkest Night, you're supposed to act like you don't care about when you try to reach out. You'll look weak and needy. Women are like cats. That's what DK said. So, well, this is you're telling him that when you're supposed to act like you don't care about her when you try to reach out, you'll look weak and needy. Women are like cats. So, DK, you're saying I'm not even saying to reach out. I'm saying don't even reach out, man. Don't even reach out. Just keep going. Because you were going to be going on. You had a Anthony. You play baseball. You're a baseball player. Your number one concern as a high school baseball player is to be starting on varsity and getting, maybe getting a scholarship, bro. Maybe even getting a minor league contract. That should be your number. If you're a baseball player, that's your number one concern, not a relationship with a high school girl. For real. Because you got to be long. You got to play this long game, bro. Because this is the thing, you're going to be 30 at some point, and this relationship won't matter. And I know that sounds trite to hear now because this is your life, but it's not. It's not a big thing. Sorry. I don't mean it like in a way that seems like it's diminishing you and your feelings, because it's not. Chingadiculous, what do you got, Best way to get over a heartbreak is to hire a dominatrix and have her do all the naughty things your ex never did, like Superman punching you in the groin. Golf clap. Golf clap. Dominatrix. A dominatrix. Oh gosh. That's okay, good. Okay, I like that. Great. Chicano Azteca. If you got a face tattoo, you have to be a rapper or your life is done. You got to be a rapper. I mean, you could probably be you'd have to be a musician, right? Like literally like a musician or a tattoo artist. You have to be super successful. Are you guys familiar with David Cho? David Cho is a outsider artist, painter from California. He kind of does a graffiti-esque style. So he was friends with Mark Zuckerberg in the very beginning. This is like pre-2006. And Mark Zuckerberg wanted some artwork to, I believe, put on some sort of Facebook like walls at some point, right? So he asked David Cho if he could have some of his art, and at the time, David Cho was a well-known artist. He's been a dope artist for a minute. But Mark Zuckerberg was this guy who had this computer program called Facebook, and it wasn't shit. So Zuckerberg couldn't pay David Cho for his art. And David Cho was like, "You know what? Pay me what you can, and then I'll take some stock." So by the time David Cho cashed out on the stock, he had $150 million. You can look up David Cho's artwork. It's chill. It's good art. So if David Cho wants a face tattoo, David Cho can have a face tattoo because he's got $150 million. Like my buddy, not my buddy, but one of my favorite podcasters and personalities is Joe Rogan. I think he's probably worth like $26 million. He's got so much money that his children's children are probably set. So that's 26, 7 million. David Cho got $150 million. He could buy a mid-level professional sports franchise. Just buy them. Crazy money. Yeah, but that face tattoos are no good, man. I'm not recommending them. And I had a friend that had the inside lip tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo, man, pretty soon. I have a couple ideas. Look up MGTOW and hypergamy, Anthony. Darkest Night. Do let people find. I think you should let people find the red pill and the black pill on their own. I do. I think that when you go and you try to disseminate the information, it puts you in a bad light. I'm sure you understand what I mean when I say that. Anthony, are you a Mickey Mantle fan? Was Mickey Mantle the guy that was dating Marilyn Monroe? Was that Mickey Mantle? You guys, we've gotten way off into the live chat. I got some good info for you in here. Let's get deep. Let's get deep into the info. Oh, right. And then, like, as far as relationships, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, run. I had prepared that statement from earlier. I was actually at the grocery store the other day, and I overheard part of a conversation, and this is what I heard. I hope you get dumped via Zoom on your birthday. I'm like trying to figure out which kombucha I want to get, and I hear, I hope you get dumped via Zoom on your birthday. It's like, yo, somebody's so mad. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Is anybody interested in celibacy out there? Is anybody interested in... Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Joe DiMaggio banged Marilyn Monroe. Right. Do you think that Marilyn Monroe... Some people say that Marilyn Monroe was murdered. Are you familiar with that conspiracy theory? I'm not sure. Also, speaking of bombshells, beautiful bombshells, Marilyn Monroe had a contemporary named Jane Mansfield. Jane Mansfield was a beautiful, buxom woman who died in a car accident. And when the car accident happened, it was so horrific that she was decapitated. Her daughter is an actress that's very popular today. She plays Olivia Benson on the show Law and Order SVU. Jane Mansfield's daughter is Mariska Hargitay. Mickey was a raging alcoholic who wrote about getting a blowjob underneath the bleachers at Old Yankee Stadium and had his wife and mistress with him for his retirement ceremony. Jane was stacked. Jane Mansfield was very attractive. Sadly, she passed away in a very unfortunate way. Mickey Mantle's a raging alcoholic. Mickey Mantle's cool, but nobody was as bad as Ty Cobb. If we're talking about terrible personalities that were also baseball players, Ty Cobb was the worst guy of all time. Ty Cobb was the super racist. If you want to learn more about Ty Cobb, a great actor named, okay, oh gosh, he is okay, please help me with this. Al Gore was his roommate. Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones plays Ty Cobb in a biopic about the baseball player from like the 1920s, 30s or so. He's like a racist, tyrannical baseball player. He's awesome though. He's one of the best baseball players of all time. Ty Cobb, played by Tommy Lee Jones. The roommate of Al Gore at Harvard, fun fact. We're on this old school thing right here, right now. Okay, here we go. The film is titled Cobb. Good, you know. See, people out there know. Is anybody familiar with Fatty Arbuckle? Fatty Arbuckle was this comedian from back in the day who was very, very, very funny. He was like the first fat funny guy, okay? First fat funny guy. He was blacklisted in Hollywood because he was doing this thing where he was like kind of doing something a little sexual, right, with a woman who was maybe, I don't even think she was underage, to be honest. I think she was a grown woman and everything. But apparently he had stuck like a wine bottle in her vagina, and then it broke, and then she bled to death. and it became a huge, huge controversy, and he ended up getting blacklisted. So he was a great comedian named Fatty Arbuckle. And before Chris Farley ended up dying, the great Chris Farley, obviously, he was trying to get a film about Fatty Arbuckle created where he could play Fatty Arbuckle, and it was going to be a dramatic role for Chris Farley. I think that it was going to be transformative, and if he hadn't died of that overdose, I think that Chris Farley could have really done a lot more great things and not been just known as the fat guy in the little coat. And I love Chris Farley. He also auditioned for Shrek, and if you look online and you look deep, you can find Chris Farley's audition of Shrek, and you know that his contemporary Mike Myers ultimately got the role of Shrek and whatnot. But and it makes sense that Mike Myers got it because Mike Myers has a better Shrek. But Chris Farley played it so different. It's very interesting. It wasn't as good, by the way, but just interesting. Old school guys: Fatty Arbuckle, Ty Cobb. A lot of death. A lot of death here on Sunday night. Sorry about that. Who do I think is the best actor of all time? Best actor of all time. Best actor all time. Dude, oh, man. I think that Gary Oldman's great. I think that Daniel Day Lewis is excellent. I think that God, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Jeff Bridges a lot. I think that I think Forrest Whitaker's a great actor. I think there's a lot of really, really great actors out there. You can't just name one. I think if you want to get like a movie to make $20 million, then you need to get a guy like Leonardo DiCaprio or Will Smith. But if you want to just get a great freaking film, then you get some you get a character like that. You know who's a really good actor? Like what's wrong with Jake Gyllenhaal? Jake Gyllenhaal does a great job. He's a great actor. Um, I like Jeremy Renner. You know who I like a lot? I like Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's a beast. Tom Hardy's straight beast mode. If anybody hasn't seen Venom, Tom Hardy makes Venom a really fun ride. Nicolas Cage, greatest actor of all time. Nicolas Cage isn't even the greatest Coppola of all time. Oh man, no, there's a lot of really good actors. Like we're not even talking about JGL, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's excellent. Man, there's a lot of good actors out there. If Jared Leto could be better, he's not nearly on the same level as some of these guys. Sorry, I'm playing with my sock, but because Jared Leto's always playing with like what is that? 50 Seconds to Mars. Is that the name of his like music group? Like if he would just focus on doing one thing, he could be really good. But we never talk about uh, Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix is a murderer. Joaquin Phoenix. I'm gonna give you. He's a dark horse, dope actor. But greatest comedian all time. Greatest comedian all time. All right. You know that this is the thing. If we had to say like right now, the competition's getting a lot stiffer. Like 10 years ago, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say somebody. It's like gonna be like a Richard Pryor. It's gonna be somebody like and really, I think Richard Pryor and George Carlin are like tied. Really, Richard Pryor and George Carlin are like tied. And the thing is, but like pound for pound, I think Richard Pryor was funnier because he could also act, and that was a big thing. Like Richard Pryor was in Harlem Nights, just acting his ass off. He was in the movie The Toy, acting his ass off. He was in the movie Brewster's Million, acting his ass off. George Carlin could not act. He wasn't a good actor. He was just a good comedian, and then he got into a curmudgeon phase as he got older. So yeah, I think that if you like had to shorten their careers, Richard Pryor's better, but he had a shorter career. But it was still nice. But like like we're looking at guys like now like Dave Chappelle. I don't know if you've seen Louis C.K.'s brand new special. Louis C.K.'s brand new special is game changing. Oh my God, Louis C.K.'s new special has so much jokes about fucking kids. There's so many jokes about Louis C.K. In Louis C.K.'s new special about having sex with children. You will not believe it. And he does every single joke about having sex with kids in a way where it's okay for him to be talking about it because of the situation. It's very, very dynamic and savvy the way that he toes the line. And Anything that you saw when they had that one thing where the assholes like found they taped during the show that they weren't supposed to tape with Louis in it, where he was doing the joke about like how yeah, if just because you survive a mass shooting doesn't mean you're awesome. He did that joke, and then people saw that, and then they put it all over Twitter and everything, and then they were like, Louis is terrible. We should ban Louis forever. He should be canceled forever. And this is after he was jerking off in front of people, with permission, by the way. So that's not even in the special. He just took that and just threw it in the trash. Everything that you'll see is nothing that you would be expecting. Did you search up Based Shaman's blue pilled videos? I didn't do it yet. Yesterday I took the day off and I kind of just like worked on DK. Yeah, yesterday I took the day off from like doing a lot of vlogs. I just like exercised. I ran like 8 miles. I got a bunch of books out of storage because I need more information. So I didn't do it yet. Philosophical shit. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is a good actor. Chuck Norris was really, really good in the movie Sidekicks. Also, he's good in that movie with The Game of Death. He was very good in The Game of Death. And in Expendables. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. Chuck Norris pushes the earth away from himself. So many great comics, can't name a greatest ever. Nah, you really can't. You really can't name a greatest ever. You can do a thing like, who's the greatest comic of the year? But that's also gross, isn't it? I'll tell you some comics that you should check out. If you don't know who Kyle Kinane is, Kyle Kinane's very, very funny. If you're not familiar with T.J. Miller, he's very funny. Jessica Kirson's very funny. Godfrey, he's an African American guy. He's super funny. He's very, very, very good. If you guys haven't seen The Midnight Gospel, that's excellent. That's got Duncan Trussell. I've seen Duncan Trussell live. Dude, I've met a rack of national headliners. I used to work at a comedy club for 4 years. I met Sean Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Gabriel Iglesias. I met Brody Stevens before he committed suicide. Talked with him a little bit. I've went out and had dinner with Bobby Lee before. Bobby Lee's very funny. If you were, I can't say anything about Bobby Lee. I can't say anything negative about him. He's a good guy. Brian Callen is hilarious. Brian Callen's hilarious. Chingadiculous is hilarious. Norris wasn't in Game of Death. He was in Return of the Dragon. Thank you for the thank you for correcting me. I appreciate it. No, for real, I do. No, no, no. I chilled with Kyle Kinane. I did chill with Kyle Kinane, and no, we did. Yeah, we chill with Kyle and Duncan. Yeah, we chilled with them. We chilled with Duncan. Didn't we chill with Duncan at the bar across the street? And then we chill with Kyle at the place down the road from the Improv. So one time we chilled with but I'd met Duncan the year before that you had met Duncan. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Real quick, first person to write down Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's birth name in the comments in the live chat gets a free shout out next podcast. That's it. First person to write down Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's real name in the live chat gets a shout out next podcast. Boom. Okay, we talked about that. Just so you guys know, we are on day 15. We're 14 days in to the 90-day self-improvement challenge. We're 14 days in, 76 days left in the self-improvement challenge. And we're going I'm still no fab, you guys. Aren't you proud of me? I'm still no fab. I'm on semen retention, guys. Lou Alcindor. Ferdinand. That's funny. Are you guys working on that? Is anybody actually in the challenge? Because I want you to know, I only need to do a 13.1 mile run. I've done a 12-mile run. I've done a couple 8 miles runs. So that's one of my goals, is to do a half marathon. I'm going to shoot for it on next Sunday is going to be my half marathon. So it's going to be crazy. Next Sunday, I'll run a half marathon We'll do this late night. We'll do this 7 o'clock stream. And then I'm going to watch Rick and Morty. It's going to be great. Lou Alcindor is correct, by the way, everybody. Jacob Rosales knew it. It's kind of weird because you could just Google that really quick. So I do respect you for getting it right. Okay, here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact. If you guys are trying to wake up earlier, sometimes you are trying to wake up earlier, you want to be more productive. I know this is important. It really is. This is the thing. Waking up earlier, this is what I recommend. Don't try to go to sleep early so that you can wake up early. What you do, I would recommend, is stay up very late, do what you know you need to do anyway, and stay up late till you're like, I'm gonna freaking pass out, and just set your alarm and set like 2 alarms and put them far away in the room, and then go to sleep and pass out. And then when that alarm goes off, get up, walk across the room, and don't get back in bed, because you'll be up. You'll be up, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna be like, it sucks, but it'll be the next morning. And then hop into the shower and turn that bitch on ice cold, motherfucker. Ice cold. And just feel that. Ah! And then go after your day like a Viking taking a village. And take what's yours. And then by the end of that day that you woke up butt ass early because you didn't get enough sleep, by the end of that day, you will be able to go to sleep early. And then you just wake up again, and now you're starting this routine, and you'll be able to start waking up early. But going to sleep early in an effort to try to wake up early won't work. You'll just be laying in bed like, oh, come on. It doesn't work that way. What if you want to wake up later? If you want to wake up later, you stay awake and you stay awake, and you just stay awake and you chill and you chill and you chill. And then the next day, stay in bed. That's all you do, just stay in bed. Because it's so easy for me to, my whole schedule started sliding over because I've been trying to put out video logs. But since I started doing live streams, my live streams, I end them around 3:30, right? Before I started doing live streams, I would be posting vlogs around 4. So what happened was I would do a live stream, and then I would like go exercise, come back, eat dinner, and then by the time I finished my vlog for the day, it would be like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. So it made my schedule weird. So then I was going to sleep later, and now I'm waking up later. But so I'm trying to rework my whole situation. So I'm going to stay up late tonight, and then I'm going to wake up early tomorrow. So tonight I'm going to try to get 1 vlog done, maybe 2 vlogs. Tomorrow I wake up early, do another vlog, and I'm starting to put some in the can. Because my goal, it's 5 vlogs a week, and then 7 live streams a week. We're getting content out there. And if you are looking for something, you have questions, my job is to help people to find their way. I got tons and tons of resources regarding self-improvement, self-help. I have a fitness background. I was a weight training coach for 4 years on the high school level. So I was a high school weight training coach. So you got like your basketball team, your football team. They had a weight training club. Okay? So I was the coach of the weight training club. I'm not a giant guy. I'm a little guy, y'all. I'm a little guy. I'm a medium guy. But that's what I did. So I know about exercise, fitness. I was all district in high school in cross country, and I ran a 440 mile. I'm not a young guy anymore, you guys. I'm in my 30s, but I ran a 440 mile. Okay, sub 5? Yeah, sub 5 by 20 seconds, yo. I want to show you this. These are the spikes that I wore. I ran a 440 in these, yo. I ran a 440 in these guys right here. Just wanted to, I like to pull them out, let people know what's up, just so you know. So if you have questions about fitness and whatnot, I can definitely help you with that. If you have questions about art, any things like that, mental health, all of that stuff, that's my expertise. So ask away. I'm your resource, and I'm doing this regularly. I do this regularly because I want you to have stability in your life. Because sometimes the shows that you want to watch, they're not even on. Well, I'd like you to know that I got your back. I got your back. I'm here. I'm here for you. I didn't even mention comedy. Obviously, I worked at a comedy club, but for sure, I just want you to, you know this. You already know this. You ever wonder why? Now let's get silly again. Let me get silly again. Have you ever wondered why your shit doesn't weigh more? You ever wonder that? Because you like wake up, you weigh yourself, you're like, okay, well, I weigh this much, okay, and then you're like, ooh, I gotta drop some morning magic. I gotta drop the morning magic. I gotta drop the kids off at the pool. I gotta take the Browns to the Super Bowl. I gotta draw a log, right? And then you drop a deuce, you drop a Tupac Shapoop, and then you weigh yourself, and you're like, what? Come on, nothing. It weighs nothing. It weighs like it's nothing. I thought my shit weighed more. I felt like I gave birth. Check this out. For every 12 pounds of body weight you have, you should extrude. Extrude 12 pounds of body weight equals 1 ounce of poo poo. So, if you weigh 182 pounds, that would be 15.2 ounces of poo poo. So, me, a 180-pound bro, I'm a bra, okay? I'm a bra. I can only take a 1 pound poop. That's it, man. A 1 pound poop. And I'll be honest with you, my poop's only about a half a pound usually. Because I don't go John Wayne on a dog. I don't go John Wayne on him, son. So I'm only taking a half pounder. I'm taking a half a pounder. I'm taking a double quarter pounder when I take a dump, on average. So that's why. Because every 12 pounds of body weight equals 1 ounce of poop. Just so you know, that's why your shit doesn't weigh more. If you want your shit to weigh more, eat more protein. But then the thing is going to be, it's going to be harder to pass your stool, because the protein ends up drawing water out of your rectum. So you got to make sure you drink a lot of water. And if you have a lot of protein in your poop, it's going to sink. A lot of fat and fiber and carbs will make your poop float. But you'll have a big poop if it's lots of carbs and lots of fat. It'll be a big poop, but it won't be as heavy, interestingly enough. So if you eat a lot of like vegetable, if you eat like a big salad with like avocados and like nuts in it, it's gonna be floating and it's gonna be big, but it won't be a lot. It won't be heavy. That's why your shit doesn't weigh more. See, I told you I'm a doctor, bro. Didn't lose one viewer the whole time I talked about shit. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? Am I gonna make a vid? Am I gonna make a vid about suicide? I don't think I will make a vid about suicide. I could talk a little bit about it. Are you familiar with Suicide Forest in Japan? There's a forest at the base of Mount Fuji, and people go into this forest routinely to commit suicide. And there's literally signs at the base of the mountain that say, please do not do this. Think of your family. Think of the people that have care about you. And that there's oftentimes yarn. So people that will go and they'll commit suicide, they'll like set up they'll like tie a piece of yarn around a certain spot on the trail, and then they'll walk into the forest, right? And then they'll like commit suicide, and then like if somebody's can like take the yarn and they can follow the yarn to the body so they can get the body out of there. That's terrible, right? Yeah, it's haunted, right? They say it's haunted. Um, Specifically, gosh, suicide. It's like this, right? I think that there's, I think that suicide is bad. I think it's bad. I think it's not a good way to go. I don't have a problem with euthanasia. Okay, euthanasia. I don't have a problem with that. If you're like really old and you're terminal, that's different. I also don't have a problem with the ritualistic suicide known as seppuku. It's like what the Japanese samurai would do. I'm not against that completely, but I feel like that's more in the middle. It's like, dude, you don't have to kill yourself because you feel like you dishonored somebody. Like, because these guys, these Japanese samurai would like be in a battle, they would lose a battle, they wouldn't die, but then they would think that they had dishonored their daimyo so badly that they would commit suicide for the case of that. Or sometimes, if the daimyo died, they would commit suicide because their job was to have protected him. Nah, man, I'm not with that. And even the geisha would do that too. So not even the chick that was in the battle, just the geisha would commit suicide. Not really into that. But I get that, and I think that's way more respectful than like in the series BoJack. There's a character named God, what's the name of the horse in BoJack that committed suicide? Shoot, I'll think of it in a second. Secretariat. Secretariat committed suicide because he got popped for steroids. They found out he was doing steroids. He was like the fastest horse in the world. He was a runner, and then they found out he was doing steroids, and it ruined his career. So he just killed himself. And I was like, dude, you're 30. Come on, bro. He jumped off of like the bridge. So I'm not into that stuff, man. I disagree with it. I disagree with it. If there's no honor in it, like a kamikaze pilot crashing their plane into an aircraft carrier in a battle, that's different. That's so much different than like, some guy that's like, his wife divorces him, she takes the kids, he goes down this spiral of alcoholism, and he's like, yeah, and he swallows a bullet. That's no bueno. No bueno, not fun. You guys ever copy a link to a tweet just so that you can retweet it later because you don't want to like retweet it right away because you're like, nah, man, this tweet will be better in the morning. I do that all the time. Yo, this is really great. This is a really funny guy on Twitter. I found him today, but I just want to throw his name out there. He's super funny. God, here's this. Here, I'm gonna throw some links into the chat for you guys. They're really funny links. So check these out. Boom. So this one is great. You can check that link out. That'll be super funny. I'm gonna pull it up just so I can see it for myself because I know it's funny. Boom. Oh snap! Is that Michelle Waterson? Yeah, that's so. If you guys see the link right there, that's Michelle Waterson. That's the karate hottie. So she's I believe she's I think she's a flyweight or a bantamweight in the UFC, but she's actually a mother. She's a mother and she is a badass fighter, but she's like number 8 ranked fighter in the UFC. But she's super cool. I just wanted you to know that she existed. She's super super badass. Here, let's get some other things. I want to just share some information with you guys. Okay, yeah, here's some more. Some more fun. More fun, yo. Is that not it? Here we go. Did I mess that up? Is it the same thing? Yeah, I think that's the same one. Was it the same tweet? Yeah, that was the same tweet. Sorry, messed up. Yo, DK, you're being a downer in the chat, bro. You're being a downer in the live chat, dude. You know what? You can't come into the live chat and be super negative, man. It's not good for you, dude. It's not good for you to come out here and then be negative in the chat and then everybody else sees your negativity and then you're just projecting it out into the world. It's not good. You you don't want to do that, man. You don't want to come into the chat like this. You want my honest opinion, you should just drop the black pill. You should watch the white pill videos and you should just really try to drop that thing, man, because it's a bummer, dude. And a lot of people don't like to be around the negative energy. It's a drain. It's a drain. It's not going to make you happy. See, the thing is you're focusing on something that's a bummer, man. It's not gonna make your life better. Here's something super cute. Okay, here is something super cute for you guys to see. So cute. All right, check this out. This is so cute. I want you to see that. So the last thing that popped into the live chat, if you like animals, oh my god, you're gonna love that so much. I'm having some kombucha. Oh shoot. Ooh. You should definitely try kombucha, DK. It is awesome. This is a fermented tea. It's really good for you. Yeah, do you pray? Prayer's excellent, man. Prayer, I meditate, which is a form of, it's kind of like prayer. It's not exactly the same, but it's good for you. Here's some more fun stuff. Fun tweets, everybody. Fun stuff. Oh, this is great. This is great. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, But what happened in Dungeons and Dragons is that they released like a new, I think they released like a new set of cards or something. I might be wrong on this, but this is what it said. It said if you're role playing an orc, I don't know if you've noticed this online yet, but it's so crazy. It says, I'm going to read what role playing an orc is all about. Most orcs have been indoctrinated into a life of destruction and slaughter. But unlike creatures who by their very nature are evil, such as gnolls, it's possible that an orc, if raised outside its culture, could develop a limited capacity for empathy, love, and compassion. No matter how domesticated an orc might seem, its bloodlust flows just beneath the surface. With its instinctive love of battle and its desire to prove its strength, an orc trying to live within the confines of civilization is faced with a difficult task. All right? You hear that? And this is what the caption of that was. If you read this thing about orcs and your mind immediately goes to, they're talking about black people, you are racist. I don't pray, bro. I'm a G. Hey, man, you don't have to pray. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I don't pray either. I just close my eyes and I just breathe and I just try to think of like how syncopated my breath is. That's really what I do. And I try to be nice to people. Not nice, man. You know what? I actually will tell you, I don't try to be nice to people. I'm I don't even do that anymore. And I don't think that people say that I'm nice. I don't get that a lot. I'm kind from time to time. That's really it. And I don't let people roll over me. I really don't. I get into a lot of confrontations, like more than a lot of people usually do. That's why I'm so successful, right? So you don't need to be nice. Being nice is over. If you want to talk about things are over, being nice is over. It's all about just be kind to those who kindness is warranted. That's that's really it. And be kind to yourself. That's that's what I focus on. What is this saying? What's this over here? Yo, hold on a second. No, I don't believe in God really anymore. If all this bad stuff happening in the world and I'm just gonna be alone like this forever, I say fuck, it's not gonna get better. I just leave your channel. I don't want to infect your channel with my negativity, so I'm far into the darkness that I won't be able to vibe with your channel. Chingadiculous, you're hilarious. DK, man, I just like you can. I want. You don't have to leave. You don't have to leave my channel. What I'm saying is that when you write negative things in the comment section, and they're very self-indulgent in a way. So when people read it, they see that, and it's not positive. So you can keep that to yourself and you can still watch this channel and it's still cool. You don't need to leave, but I want you to know how that makes other people feel. And I want you to know that when you project it out, it's only going to perpetuate that feeling inside of you. So that's why I'm saying that. I don't want to lose you as a viewer. I really want you to know that. I don't want you to lose you as a viewer in a most simplistic fashion. I don't want you to be sad either. But when you type it, man, you're really committing to it when you're typing it and hitting send and doing it and hitting send. You don't have to do that. You used to be super nice, but you got taken advantage of a lot. I think that she might I think that what is it? She philosophical shit? Philosophical shit? I think you're right. For some reason I thought that way of a woman. The darkest night. This is all I know. All right. DK, you and I should go into business as traveling animal euthanasia specialists. Holla, yo. Just so y'all know, I really, really do appreciate you being here. I really do appreciate you being here. If you're watching this and you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Hey, I'll say this. They said that like working doing what you're supposed to do. Like there's this one thing where it's like if you were to like not clean up your room or clean up your room, eventually it would take the same amount of effort. So being positive and being negative when you feel negative, it takes just as much effort out of you because you're going to get drained by life either way. So when you're being negative and you're just like letting it flow through you, that takes energy too. But if you were to focus on being positive, the energy that you put into focusing on being positive would mitigate the negativity. It would mitigate it. And then maybe you won't be coming off like a bouncing, cheering Tigger character like me, but you might come off somewhere closer to the middle. That effort that you try to project to be happy mitigates your anger, your sadness, your apathy, your grief, your shame, your guilt, your despair. Or you can just feel it because you're going to feel it either way, right? You're going to feel sad. You're just like, I'm sad, and you just say, I'm sad. Or you can go, but like another person will feel sad and be like, I'm sad, but I'm gonna try to feel good. How you doing? I'm okay, man. How about you? I'm all right. I'm all right. Cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, give me a pound. All right. The other person's like, I'm sad. I'm just sad. Okay, let's go back to the positivity. Today is Seductive Sunday. Today is Seductive Sunday. So I'm gonna just give you a little bit of the chest meat. A little bit of the chest meat, okay? Seductive Sunday. Boom. I told you a little bit about orcs. Okay, we're talking about the oddest place that you had sex. Oddest place that you had sex. The oddest place that you had sex. Okay, oddest place that I ever had sex was in a bed. I'm telling you, that's kind of weird for me. Oh no. Oddest place you guys had sex. Drop it in the chat. Oddest place you had sex. Just so you guys know, it is Lesbian Visibility Day. Today is Lesbian Visibility Day. So if you can, go ahead and drive your Subaru around the neighborhood, cut your hair very short, buy as many pairs of scissors as you can, and let everybody know that you love Ellen DeGeneres and you're going to be at Lilith Fair as soon as the social distancing stops. It's literally lesbian visibility day today. It's also yep. Oh my God, there's a movie. There is a movie all about the truth of the Trump presidency. It's the truth of the Trump presidency. And if you guys want to see the link, here is the tweet. I'm gonna give you the link to the tweet. Funeral home parking lot on the ground. I hate you. I hate you. You desecrate the place where those people's bodies were going to go on their way to their final rest. How dare you? On the ground yourself? You disgust me. You disgust me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so this, I believe that this tweet that I just posted right there, that'll take you to this. I'm not a Trump supporter, but it's supposed to be some sort of like video about it. Dude, all right, man. Well, hey, you know what? If you want to leave, that's totally cool with me. DK, if you want to leave, it's totally fine. Um, yeah, you're cool. You're a cool guy, man. And come back in a little while. If you start feeling better, feel free to come back. Okay, I got an open door for you. So yeah, that's what's up. And I might hit up Base Pluto and if I can do a maybe like a debate with him or like a live Zoom chat with him. But otherwise, man, just try to keep it upbeat, bro. Keep it upbeat, dude. You're too good for the sadness, man. Okay, cool. So that was the Jeffrey Goldberg thing. That's like a Trump. That is like a Trump documentary, and I haven't watched it yet. And I'm not a Trump supporter. As a matter of fact, I got these dreadlocks the day that Trump got elected. I twisted them up because I was like, if he can have a fucked up haircut, so can I. So that's what I think about that. Did you guys see Brad Pitt yesterday? Brad Pitt was on SNL. He was pretending to be Dr. Fauci. It was so crazy. Here's the link for the Brad Pitt playing Dr. Fauci. Check that out right there. That'll be a lot of fun for you. Can you imagine that? Oh, can you imagine if you were cast, like somebody was going to play you on TV or in a movie, and then you were like, oh, that's going to be great, I'm going to be immortalized in the silver screen, and then you find out that Brad Pitt's playing you. Oh my god, that's like Denzel Washington playing me. That's great. Or it's like David Diggs is going to play me, right? That guy, he's the guy from Hamilton. That's not Lin Manuel Miranda. He's the other guy. He's going to play me. Or what if Lenny Kravitz plays me, right? Or Chris D'Elia plays Eminem. No, 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 no. Eminem plays D'Elia. Hey, guess what? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melania. Happy birthday to you. Did you know it's Melania Trump's birthday today? Melania Trump is 50 years old. She's 50 years old now. That's nobody cares. No, it's great. She's 50. I think that's good. I think that's good. She made it. She made it. Wow. A lot of people don't like Melania Trump. Other fun fact, you guys like butter? You like the butter, baby? Because you got some nice buns, and I'm on a roll. But I'll tell you this right now, that the Native American girl on the Land O'Lakes butter box, she gone. They took her away. We're not going to have the Indian girl in our butter no more, y'all. There's still going to be the same great butter, but guess what? No more Pocahontas anymore. I don't know how you feel about that, but I don't think the butter is going to be quite as good. Unpopular opinion, Brad is aging badly. How dare you say that about Brad Pitt? Did you know Brad Pitt used to be having sex with Robin Givens, and then Mike Tyson found out, and then Mike Tyson was cool about it because they were already in the divorce proceedings? Oh, it's terrible. If I could bang Melania or Pam Anderson, who would I pick? I would pick Melania because if I'm not mistaken, Pamela Anderson was with Tommy Lee. And if I'm not mistaken, Tommy Lee's penis is about 5 times bigger than this. And if I'm not mistaken, that Melania has been with, what is his name? Donald Trump, the president. And if I'm not mistaken, Donald Trump's penis is 5 times smaller than this. So I think I'm going to have to just stretch Melania out a little bit. That's my answer. You can vote for me in 2024. Thanks for the question. Oh, God. Just so you guys know, Kristen Cavallari and her husband Jay Cutler are getting divorced after 10 years together. And Jay Cutler, if you didn't know, I'm not talking about the bodybuilding Mr. Olympia. I'm actually talking about the NASCAR driver. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. I'm just giving you the news. Present day? Present day? What do you mean present day? Present day Melania or present day Pamela Anderson? I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I want to say Melania, to be honest. I'll say Melania. Dude, Pam just married like her 4th dude, and they divorced a month later. Yeah, so Melania. Melania's a better chick. Melania, for sure. I would. I mean, she's just up here. She's married to the president of the United States, and before she was married to the president of the United States, she was married to Donald Trump. It's the same guy. She's operating way up here. Let me get some of that. I might get the rub, yo. I'm gonna get the rub off that. I can't believe y'all are so cool. I got the best audience in the whole freaking universe, man. You guys rock. So who's accepted Cthulhu into their heart? Because I'll tell you one thing. My Kim Jong-un voodoo doll, it was working a little bit. He was sick a little bit, but when I accepted Cthulhu into my heart early yesterday morning, by the afternoon, Kim Jong-un was apparently almost dead. And that is a testament to the power of the Dark Lord dreaded Cthulhu. Please, please make sure to accept Cthulhu into your heart. Oh my goodness. Um, they say love is blind. Well, love is also mute and dumb. Nah, I'm kidding. You know what's bad? When the person you're dating, after they break up with you, not only do they break up with you, but they also become celibate. You know you did something wrong when they go celibate. You're like, dang, you ain't even like when they don't leave you for another guy, they leave you for like the Lord. They leave you. They're like, I don't even wanna have sex again. I'm done. Or it could be really good because you made them say, "Oh my God," so much they were like, "That's the only place I can go. I gotta go to God. I gotta go to God." Hey Jacob, did you win? Did you win the competition? Jacob Rosales, did you win the comedy competition? I want to know. I want to know. Yep. Because we were voting for Jacob for his comedy competition. We wanted to find out if he was going to win or not, and I definitely tried to. I tried to find out. Oh, good. Okay, couple more things, and then I'm gonna close this thing out, y'all. First and foremost, if you can, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. Please follow me on Twitter at Tim Trueheart. That's TimTrueheart. Feel free to tweet at me or hit me up on my YouTube channel about anything that you'd like me to talk about in the future live streams or on my video logs. I do live streams Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. And then on Friday night, I do a 10 p.m. one, late night, really silly, really crazy. Last Friday was awesome. And then I do a Sunday 7 p.m. live stream. And I'm here, I'm talking about all sorts of stuff. I'm getting crazy, trying to keep it positive. I have a lot of information I'm going to cover all about positivity, spiritual growth, health, fitness, comedy, pop culture, being silly. That's what I do. So if you guys are enjoying this, please keep coming back. It means so much to me. I'm trying to get 4,000 viewing hours in the year of 2020, and I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you could tell some people about my channel, let them know. It means a lot. I'm here to make you guys happy, make you guys healthier, make you feel more whole, more stronger mindset. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm working on it, planning, aiming, and achieving. Got a lot of good stuff for you. Thank you so much for checking it out, and peace.